The fundamental building blocks of every economy, the global economy, Kenya's specific economy, is centered around delivering goods and services, which is requiring electricity. And we're in a space in time where we have to be figuring out ways to power those activities with sustainable and well-priced power.
GridX is a one-stop shop. We have the financing, we have the developers to develop the projects, we have the execution team that will do the construction, and we have the operations and maintenance team. When a client comes to us, they don't need to go anywhere else.
What sets us apart is our client-centric approach. We work really closely with clients to understand why and when and how they need power, and then from there develop a solar installation that really matches that need.
The way GridX is doing its projects is the better way. The better way in that they will come, build, we have a PPA, and they recover their money from the portion which we have agreed. There is no requirement on the part of the factory to pay anything more than that.
For the client, it's a relatively easy process. Most of the work happens on our end, and they're just having to sit down with us and work through the contracts. So we're a full service developer, so the client doesn't have to manage construction. They don't have to worry about procurement or shipping or any of that. We do all of the construction, the installation, manage all the contractors, bring the equipment to site, and they're really not needed until we switch the system on. You look at our clients in Kenya, a lot of them are exporting to the global market, but they have input costs that are much higher than other places. And so we help them compete. We let them focus on what they're best at, and we take away some of that headache associated with power supply and power reliability.
GridX came with quite a team that are experts in terms of solar energy. And through that, we were able to get lots of suggestions and inputs in terms of just solar maintenance. That has greatly improved our contribution of solar compared to what was. In terms of quality, I'll say GridX has come with the best state-of-the-art solar panels, and that's why we are able to harness more power from solar. And that even advises the fact that we are looking to expand more with GridX. We are looking at doubling up our current capacity at Two Rivers Power.
What I really appreciate is that once we got on board with GridX, they were really quick in terms of implementing what it promised us to do. They give us a timeline, and also the response to whenever you have any issues. There's quite performant about that, and we're happy about that. The savings that we were looking from the we're able to pay back into the company and able to sustain adding more workers. So it's been really helpful for us.
Kenyans are looking to adopt more green energy solutions into their work areas, their spaces, their homes, because other than it being affordable, it secures a clean or safe future for their children.
Our clients don't need to have money. If anything, that's exactly the kind of client we're looking for. We want you to focus on your core business, use that money to hire more people, roll out customer service, and let us take on that energy responsibility.
We're very flexible in the approach that we use, and we have experience funding projects that we haven't developed ourselves, and also taking bespoke structures to get projects done in a way that works for our customers. 90+% of the growth in African energy consumption is going to happen in the next 50 to 70 years. The systems and the infrastructure that's going to be put in place during that growth period is going to be the most modern cutting-edge technology. We'll walk that journey along with our customers. As they transition in their way of using power, we will be there to support them, provide them financing, and provide them industry-specific expertise.